Good morning, brethren. And this morning I'm going to speak about something. It's called the rule of money. And the topic here is going to be you got to have a plan. What does that imply? Having a plan in everything you do, whether it's decision making, whether it's family, marriage, all those things, helps you to get yourself where you're going. It's like one man said, every action, every act of and every act of faith starts with an action. So you have to have a plan for whatever you want to do. And the concept here is why are a fool and his money so easily parted? Because the fool doesn't have a plan. Think of you having money. And what happens if you don't plan for it? You just squander it. You won't be have any money left. If you don't have a plan, you will be tempted to fritter your cash away, spend it instead of investing, or forget the new business idea or career move. So you think about everything, whether it's school, you got a plan how to get, how do I go to school? Do I have cars? Where can I get my resources? If it's marriage, you have to plan your marriage. Why am I getting married? What do I need to do? What do I need? If it's a family, you got plan through everything because it informs cars. The same thing applies with your money because with money you have to plan it in order to survive with it. If you have a plan, you know exactly what does fit into it. So your plan of whatever you have, whether it's your money, whether it's your property, whether it's your land, whether it's your family, helps you. It's like a roadmap of doing things. So let's examine. The plan gives you the important bit. How are you going to get where you want to be? So the plan gives you the important bit. How are you going to get where you want to be? So think about now you have money or you look at your first thing first, if you have a job you love and are happy, then you will probably want to stick to it. If it doesn't make you enough money, you need to have a plan to generate income in another way. If your job is making you miserable and what was keeping you in poverty trap, then you must prioritize getting out of it. A plan. So a plan is something that helps you to overcome your challenges. If you have debts, what's your plan of overcoming your debts? First, you want to know all your debts. If it's a credit card, you want to know the total amount of money you owe in credit cards. You know that. What is the consequence if you don't have a plan and prioritize on what is needed to be done? If you ignore the things, you don't have a plan, you just want to live just day to day without caring, what would be the consequence? If you see your debts, you didn't pay them, that the debtors will send you to the creditors and they will mess with your credit history, which affects everything about you. Your plan should involve taking financial control of your life. Think of your finances. You have car payment. You may have a credit card. You have school debts. All those things, once you start to restrict, maybe you have mortgage, you have rent, all those things, you structure them and know where is my money coming from? What do I need to do in order for myself to be happy? So you have to have got a plan. A plan helps you to know where you are. It's like an assessment. Knowing where you are enables you to know how to navigate through the process of solving your problems. So you assess, it's called assessment. If you have debts, it would definitely include tackling this as a priority and decurving your expenditures. The plan might involve a career change, investing business ideas, investigating business idea, investing money, or generating some capital so you can enter buy and red market. It will include selling things. A lot of money is generated through selling things. So you think about a plan. A plan helps you to overcome the things that you want. Even driving, you think about, I want to reach New York. It is a 2 or 3 hours drive. How do I reach New York? What do I need? You will need gas, you will need money for the toll, or you will have your e-pass so that you don't get stopped on the road. So you have a plan to reach there. So you have enough money, you don't have to miss gas, and you have your e-pass and all that. And you have insurance for your car so that you don't get stopped at the police, all those things, so that you can be able to reach the place you want to be. So you increase time and the cost, all those things. So the plan helps you to achieve your objective. As a general pattern said, a good plan today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow. So if you plan today, instead of procrastinating that I will plan tomorrow when I have enough, it's never enough. Whatever you have, if it's $2, it's $10, you can't think that I will start planning when I have $1 million. You may not make $1 million in your life. So you plan with what you have and you make assessment, then you start to project yourself where you want to be in the next maybe 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. That is the concept there. Whether the plan includes, just make sure you have one and that you stick to it. So a plan is like a daily routine. A daily routine is like, this is what I do every day. So it's I wake up in the morning, I wash my face, do this, check all our family, this is what I do. So that plan helps you to navigate through every situation, every moment, and every circumstance that you have. Do not worry. The rest of this. So basically, a plan is teaching time saves nine. That's a concept that we learn. A stitch in nine saves time. So if you plan something in time, you don't have to fix the whole situation. You have prevented the chaotic situations. So you plan. Let's say like this pandemic that we have in our modern time, and you think about planning. Planning is like an assessment. You look at the entire system and your overall system, whether it's a healthcare system, and that's our nation. Some overcame the pandemic and tried to control the spread of the virus. You think about countries, different countries, and their mode of approach. First, they prepare the function of the military, the function of the healthcare. They gather their resources. Now they start to approach piecemeal by piecemeal how they can be able to overcome the challenges. And that way, they have a better know how to approach a situation. Similar to money. Brethren, thank you and God bless you.